Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video about something that is very important, and that is productivity. So I use a tool that I actually got off a friend, but all credit is due to Sam Ovens. So if you take his course, you'll see this tracking sheet on there, but I've taken it from one of my friends. So but if you want the real one or the one with the most value, obviously take Sam Ovens' course, and then you'll see Consulting Accelerator, I believe, and then you'll see the exact sheet on the course. But the one that I took from my friend, I actually made some edits to suit my own personal needs. But what you can do as well is find online and actually adjust it to your personal needs as well. So let's dive right into this. I think it's an amazing tool, and it could potentially be life-changing. Saying all that though, I haven't been too consistent with it because my schedule has changed so much, going from an internship to university to running a business, and trying to do Amazon and the agency at the same time. But if you're an agency owner, or if you're just an entrepreneur or a business guy, or even a student, I think this tool would be honestly unbelievably helpful, and I don't say that lightly because it can change your life. It really can. So let's dive right into it, and I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's a very simple Google Docs sheet, and I call it copy of real habits tracking because I'm trying to build habits, and obviously there's a whole science behind building habits, and there's a book called Habits as well that you can read. I forgot the author's name, and there's a bunch of scientific theories in there. But for the purpose of this video, I'll show you this Google Docs sheet so you can see exactly what I'm tracking and why I'm doing it. So obviously the main reason is productivity, but another reason is also there's a saying, what can't be tracked can't really be improved. So what you're trying to do in using this sheet, this Google sheet, it could be an Excel sheet as well, is to see where you're going right and where you're fucking up. Because what happens is at the end of each month it averages out all the things that I'm tracking. So these are the aspects of my day-to-day life that I'm actually tracking. So obviously the first one is date, which is not important. It's just the whole month of September, for example, and you can see it tracks things like sleep start, sleep end, duration, and then another important thing that it tracks is how alert you're feeling. And obviously this is subjective, so this depends on exactly how you feel, and there's no right or wrong answer to this, right? And what your mood is like, again, there's no right or wrong answer to this. It depends on how you feel. One thing that I added, which is my own unique take on, is diet and water. So when I put what this means is essentially is that I've had 1 or 2 liters of water, and I've actually continued with my diet that day. Again, this depends on your personal needs. If you're looking to lose fat or gain muscle or whatever, if you're hitting that goal, put a 1 next to it. Supplements. So I take a bunch of supplements. Maybe I'll do a video on the kind of supplements I take. So if I take the supplements that I want to take that day, and I'm going to put 1 next to it. Workout. So this is critical, okay? And again, if you work out that day, depending on what you count as a workout, you actually put a 1 next to that as well. And then obviously coming to the most important part, work S, which is basically the start of your day, usually 9 a.m. and the work end usually 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. depending on your schedule. And then you look at the work duration. Another important thing is the output, the percentage of output. So if you closed 2 clients that day, I would put that as 99%. Or if you were hungover that day and you didn't do anything, I'll put that as like 25%, right? And then you look at your focus as well. Again, very much so your own personal opinion. There's no wrong or right answer. Another thing that I added from my own unique individual perspective is courses. So obviously I take courses, and I have I watch videos, and I take courses on how to build a personal brand and Amazon and consulting and social media marketing agency. So if you do the course that you were supposed to do that day, I'll put a 1 next to it as well. And this is another thing that I added for myself. Again, this is my own personal need. You don't really have to have this part. It's called social event / event. So when I say social event and / event, is basically if I went to a networking event or I went to like a party, I'm gonna put a 1 next to it because social life is also very important to me as well. And then again, another thing that I added is a cold shower. Again, I just added this myself. You don't really have it. If you have the real one from Sam Oven's course, you'll see that it's completely different to this. And then another one that is very important to me is networking. So that I meet someone new that day, that I meet someone important that day, that I meet someone that I can add to my life that day. And then read for 35 minutes. Again, simple, you're seeing if you read that day, and that's a goal for me in September. So and then what happens is basically at the end of each month, when you analyze your month and you create goals for next month, you look at the average, you look at how well you did that day, that month. So how much you slept, how productive you were, how much of the courses you were supposed to finish you finished, how focused you were, what the outputs were, percentage, how many events you went to, how many people you met, how much books you read, excuse me, and how much supplements you took. And again, this can all be changed. So the way I track it is, for example, supplements. My goal was to take 5-HTP and and some other supplements. So then exercise, okay, gym and mixed martial arts, going to social events at university, sleep, trying to wake up at 6 a.m. and diet, trying to eat low fat. And you can track all this by looking at what you need right now. And then a big goal was to launch a brand new Amazon product, which I failed to do so, but that was a goal for the month. And I think this will really, really help you guys, because you can look at the whole 12 months of the year. See, for example, if you did terrible in January, why did you do terrible? Were you not eating properly? Were you drinking too much? Were you going out too much? Were you not focusing on one thing? And then you can analyze and see the changes that you can make for February and how that can help you. So I would highly recommend this tool. Again, you can either find it online or take Sam Evans' course and actually see exactly what he does, because his is completely different. He uses an Oura ring, which I don't really use, but if that's what you use, then it will tell you all the stats to the micro detail. Again, I don't really do that because I don't want to really micromanage my life, but that's what he does. And again, you can edit all this and basically customize it to your own personal needs. And I think this is really, really important, guys. So I think if you're an entrepreneur or a business guy or even a student and you want to achieve big things, it's very important to actually track your day to day, and then go ahead. For example, if you did terrible in August, so say you have a social media marketing agency and you didn't close any clients in August, now then you can look at the things. For example, how much sleep do you have on average? How much of a diet did you stick to in that month? So did you stick to your diet 25 days? Maybe you stuck to your diet 15 days. Maybe you only had 6 hours of sleep on average that whole month. Maybe you went out too much. And then what you can do is you can adjust that in September and see how those changes leads to your success in business. And I can guarantee you that it will. I can almost guarantee you that having more sleep, eating better food, focusing more, having a higher output, working more hours, and being strategic will definitely help you guys. And it's evident when you see spikes in your clientele or in your sales or in your profits that month. Your day-to-day tasks and your day-to-day habits and your general habits lead to those successes. In business, people usually say there's no, you never really have a business problem. You have a personal problem that leads to your business. So if you're terrible at sleeping early, that's a problem in your personal life that's leading to a problem in your business life. So again, do check this out online. Either take Sam's course or find it somewhere online. And if you want, I can add a link to this video at the bottom at the bottom of this video. I'll only do it if you comment and actually ask for it, then I'll send it to you guys. But thank you for watching this. Let me know if you have any questions, and again, you can read a bunch of theories about habits, because I don't really care about the science of it, but I know I have to build good habits, and one of the best ways to do that is actually track it on a day-to-day basis and then analyze it on a month to month basis. You can actually adjust your behaviors for the month ahead. Okay, so thank you for watching this. I hope this has been really helpful. I'm going to start using my actual camera, because I bought a brand new camera and I bought all the studio products to build a really good studio in my room. But I wanted to make this video because I'm really passionate about productivity and really hacking yourself and biohacking and hacking your day-to-day behaviors actually lead to success in business. And that's why I wanted to do this video with just this camera. So thank you for watching. Please do share and comment and like and subscribe and press that little bell button so you can actually see notifications of my videos. And again, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to comment below, and also follow my Instagram page as well. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn and like my Facebook page below. All those links will be at the bottom of this video, and I think the best one to follow is Instagram, because I'm most active on this. You can see what I do on a day-to-day basis. So again, thank you for watching this, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys soon, and I'll be putting a video out once or twice a week from now on. So please look forward to that, and obviously subscribe so you can see the notifications. Take care.